Hello, everybody, and welcome to Cruisin the Atlantic. I'm Nick Lacalzi, and I'm here to take you all around the Atlantic Junior Hockey League. We start with the Laconia Leafs and the New York Bobcats. New York will get it going early in this one as Joseph Gilholy snaps one home to open the scoring for the Bobcats. New York on the power play now, still up one. Good quick puck movement as they get it down low. The first shot stopped, but Patrick Shuley will put the rebound away for the 2-0 lead. End of the first half. And check out the spin move and the drop pass right there on the odd man rush. The shot goes wide, but the rebound comes to John Schiavo, who cashes in. 3-0 Bobcats. The Leafs now, they're trying to get back into this one in the second half. The long stretch pass sparks the odd man rush. It's worked to Nick Turner, who buries his first of the season to cut the deficit to 2. Do the Leafs have enough to get back into this one late in the second now? And the Leafs on the forecheck, outworking New York. Eventually, a great centering pass from Zarica to Christian Merritt, who rips it in. Laconia cuts it to 3-2, but would get no closer as the Bobcats take this one. The Walpole Express jumped all over the Little Flyers in their matchup, staking themselves to a 3-0 lead before Philadelphia would even find the back of the net. David Goff had a pair of assists, and 4 different Express players lit the lamp in the victory for Walpole. The Northern Cyclones were able to hold off the New Jersey Rockets. Phil Heinley was solid in net for New Jersey, stopping 29 of the 32 shots he faced, but the Cyclone offense was just too good. Connor Bates and Simon Lee, the team's 2 leading scorers, both had a pair of assists in the Cyclones' 3-1 victory. Connecticut Wolfpack and the Philly Little Flyers. The long breakout pass here finds Anthony Beaumont, the patch leader scorer, on a 2-on-1. Beaumont opts to do it all by himself as he snaps that one home for the game's first goal. The Flyers trying to even it up now. They have the man advantage. The puck will be worked from down low to the blue line. Eventually, Trevor Gooch will walk the blue line, and he's able to pick his man out through a crowd of bodies, and it's James Bonaguro who puts Philly on the board right there as we're evened up at 1. Connecticut would come right back, though, off the faceoff win. Nick Belger takes the puck all the way in, runs into a little traffic behind the net, somehow is able to outmuscle everyone, curl out in front, and deposit the game winner in the back of the net. The Wolfpack take it 2-1. Northern Cyclones at the New York Bobcats. The Bobcats jump out to the early lead in this one. Good puck movement and control after the gorgeous cross-ice feed goes tape to tape and is pumped home by Patrick Shuley. The Northern Cyclones will look for one of their own after a face-off win with the man advantage. A shot through traffic leads to a mad scramble in front. Lynch of the Bobcats flopping around trying to find it, but eventually it's the Cyclones who do, and Simon Lee is given credit for the goal. Bobcats now with a ton of pressure and a very heavy forecheck are able to create some turnovers. The puck finds Christopher Wallace in the slot, and he makes it count. 2-1. Bobcats in the second half we go. And again, the Cyclones on the power play. They'll work the umbrella here with 3 guys up high. Jonathan Hoke floats one from the blue line that beats everybody right here for the goal to even us back up. The Bobcats, though, they want to retake the lead. They've given up 2 leads. Great puck movement. They got the Cyclones scrambling. Shuley thinks he has it there as he pumps his fist in celebration, but it doesn't go in. The save was made. The Bobcats keep control. Shuley gets it again, and this time he does not miss. He tickles the twine for the 3-2 lead. Another Cyclone power play now. Again, they're working it up top to the D. Moving around, Simon Lee puts it on a tee for who else? Jonathan Hoke, and his second of the game to tie it at 4 in overtime. As this one is knotted up, the Bobcats get a 3-on-2 rush. The first shot blocked right there, but persistence pays off. Some quick passing catches the defense off guard, and Patrick Shuley nets the game winner for New York, handing the Cyclones their first loss of the season, and it comes in overtime to the hands of the New York Bobcats. New Jersey Rockets at the Boston Junior Rangers in this one. All about the goalies. It's the Rockets here getting some pressure on Brad Rockville. Rockville stops that shot It's still the Rockets in control. They'll eventually get it back to the point again. That big drive swallowed up by Rockville. 27 stops in all. On the other end, Randy Gorda was in goal. And as the Rangers attack here, it is Gorda with the sprawling save. One of his 24 on the day. He makes another one there. Boston 2 or 3 whacks. Gorda handles them with ease. But eventually a takeaway and a 2-on-1. The great pass from Zingarelli on the money to Allen Boozer, who nets the only goal in this one as the Rangers go on to the 1-0 victory. The Konya Leafs and the New Jersey Titans, and there was a lot of offense in this one. 8 goals to be exact, 5 of them from the New Jersey Titans in the victory. Jordan Dempster was the star as he picked up 3 of his season's 8 points with 2 goals and an assist. Stempen added a pair of points as well for the Titans. Walpole and the Junior Flyers, and it is the Express who pull this one out. Kyle Shapiro stops 21 out of the 22 shots from Philadelphia. 3 separate goal scorers for Walpole as the offense was spread out and too much for the Junior Flyers to handle. Wilkes-Barre Scranton at the Washington Junior Nationals. Washington still looking for their first win. Were unable to get it as the Knights, led by Jack Zaglarski, who had a hand in every goal with 2 goals and an assist, were just too much offensively. Zaglarski leads the Knights with 12 points on the season. Walpole Express at the Junior Nationals. Junior Nats open up the scoring in this one. A good hold in by Stevenson at the blue line, and he finds Buck in the process. The puck eventually makes its way to Daniel Shrilla, who makes it 1-0. The Express would not be down for long, though. An odd man rush, headmanned by their leading scorer, Goff, is cast in on by CJ Blaska there with the wicked wrister as the Express get even. And would it take long for Walpole to be hungry for more? The puck at the blue line, O'Neill is able to look and eventually fling one down to Goff, who tips one in the perfect angle right there. Goff, 3 goals and 9 points so far on the season. Nationals pressuring late in the second half. The first shot stopped, but the forecheck keeps on keeping on. And eventually it is Stevens who finds Daniel Shrilla again to tie it at 2. Shrilla's second of the game, and that will force overtime. In overtime, the Express generate a lot of pressure, but Stanislaw Zukia stood tall to the test. Zukia stops 35 of 37 in this one as the Express keep pounding away. We end it in a 2-2 tie. Connecticut Wolfpack and the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. Philly takes possession in their own zone. The long stretch pass finds the stick of Ben Brilliard, who motors into the offensive zone, cuts in and lights the lamp. Ben Brilliard opens up the scoring for the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. As we head to the second half, it's the Flyers looking to extend their lead. A takeaway in the neutral zone leads to a breakaway, but true to the test is Gene Lane as he goes to the splits for the save. Philly still hungry and pressuring, but Gene Lane will not be beat. Lane single-handedly keeping the Wolfpack deficit at 1. Wolfpack now start a rush as Stein dances his way through a pair of defenders and lets one rip, but it's Scott Brown who has the answer. Flyers remain up a goal. Connecticut amping up the pressure. Stein lets go of another one from the blue line. That stop, but Ryan Kangas jumps on the rebound to tie it at 1 late in this one. Connecticut with a big celebration. Connecticut now starts another rush. It's Anthony Beaumont who eventually gets possession. Beaumont shakes it out of his gear. His shot will miss. Philly turning it quick on the odd man rush. They go. That shot, though, blocked. A one-handed pass to Beaumont right there. Springs the Wolfpack and an unreal deke on the 2-on-1. And Anthony Beaumont undresses everybody as he hands the Wolfpack the 2-1 victory.
Anthony Beaumont, what a game. The Wolfpack takes this one.
Northern Cyclones and New Jersey Titans. The Titans open up the scoring here on a fluky one. Speed through the neutral zone and a beautiful pass to Spring Ortiz, whose return feed deflects in off of a defenseman for the 1-0 lead. 10 minutes later, it is the Titans in control again. The first shot stopped, but it is Tyler Ralph on the rebound, slamming it home for the 2-goal lead. But the Cyclones would respond off a face-off win. Gallo lets one fly that ricochets home off of a defenseman and cuts the deficit in half. And take a look at this, folks. No, it is not deja vu as we start the second half. A face-off win. There's Gallo again. There's another big drive, and he lights the lamp one more time. His second of the game. This one is shorthanded. The New Jersey Titans now start a rush of their own as they try and steal some of the momentum back from Gallo and the Cyclones. They get the puck behind the net somehow, some way. They get it to the point where Pantaleo awaits. He fires one that stopped awaiting for the rebound, though, is Marcus Ortiz, and he tucks one home for the 3-2 lead. Cyclones off a steal here. The speed of Jonathan Feltow on display. He beats everyone, and the goalie right there. Feltow ties it at 3. The Cyclones' second shorthanded goal of the game. With just minutes left, the Cyclones in control. It's Brian Bowen who displays incredible patience here as he slices through the defense. He waits. His pass, it deflects in off of a defenseman for the game winner. The Cyclones defeat the New Jersey Titans 4-3. Boston Junior Rangers at the New York Bobcats, and Lynch was not enough for the Bobcats in this one. He stopped 36 of 37, but Boston's Samuel Bernard stopped everyone that came his way. Araldi struck with the man advantage for the Rangers, who go on to win it 1-0. Wilkes-Barre Scranton and the Philly Little Flyers played to a 2-2 tie. Eric Moberg netted a pair for the Knights, while Bonagoro and Manzi each scored for the Flyers in this one. The Flyers remain with just one win on the year. Laconia Leafs and the New Jersey Rockets both struggling to find the win column, and they end up in a draw here. Spezia stopped 30 for the Leafs, East 32 for New Jersey. Zurikia and Lee were the lone goal scorers for each team. Wilkes-Barre, Scranton Knights, and the Philly Junior Flyers. The Knights are able to force their way through the neutral zone, and it is Siglarski who sets up Moberg, and Moberg tickles the twine for the 1-0 lead for Scranton. Philadelphia, though, with some great puck possession. In their response, some nifty moves along the sideboards, working it across the blue line, and eventually to the slot where Brilliant awaits and buries to tie this one at 1. The Junior Flyers responded very nicely right there. A seesaw battle we have, and an all-out battle down low. The Knights digging it out, and another team using the blue line well as the Knights go D to D, and Polachek connects on the one-timer for the 2-1 lead for Wilkes-Barre Scranton. In the second half, the Knights would turn another quick rush into a goal. It takes several attempts to get this pass through, but eventually it gets there, and Skidalski will stuff it home for the 3-1 lead as Wilkesburg looked to pull away. The Junior Flyers had some fight left, though, as they try to claw back. The quick shot off the draw by Olsen finds the back of the net to make it 3-2, but that is all they could muster as they fall to Wilkes-Barre Scranton. The Connecticut Wolfpack jumped on the Washington Junior Nationals in this one. Anthony Beaumont scored twice, and Landry pitched in a shutout as the Wolfpack rolled to a 5-0 victory to improve to 7-0-1. The Boston Junior Rangers, they stayed undefeated in regulation, taking down the New Jersey Titans. Johnson had 3 points for the Rangers. Ralph and Ramos a goal each for the Titans, who go down 4-2 and fall to 4-5 on the season. Let's take a look at the AJHL standings. The New York Bobcats sit at the top, 10 games played and 16 points. Right behind them are Connecticut and the Northern Cyclones, who have both picked up 15 of a possible 16 points. Boston not far behind them with 14 of a possible 16. Moving to the second half, the New Jersey Titans, Philadelphia Little Flyers, Philadelphia Junior Flyers, New Jersey Rockets, Laconia, and Washington make up the remainder of the standings. That's going to do it for us here on Cruisin' the Atlantic. I am Nick Lacalzi. A special thanks, as always, to our fantastic editor, Ryan Hess. We'll see you next week.